Hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a brand new week and welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. My name is Abigail Mensa Bonsu. I am the CEO and founder of the Moon Goddess Publishing, Moon Goddess Academy, and the Moon Goddess Circles. Shall we begin? So this week's energy, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we are currently in the fall. And we are preparing to enter winter. Now, the fall is a very magical time because not only does it signify the thinning of the veils, right? But what I love about this, because if you've been following me for a while, you know I talk about the nature and trees being our greatest teachers if we are willing to be the students. So if you look in nature right now, the leaves are changing colors, they're gorgeous, they're vibrant right now. And the cool thing, the teaching with this, so as you look at the trees and all these vibrant looking leaves, the leaves look like that because it's about to fall off, is dying, or is dead, right? It's part of that death process, right? And I love this because it's showing us the beauty in letting go. The beauty in releasing, the beauty in releasing the old aspects of ourselves, our old lives that no longer work, the jobs that no longer serve you, whatever doesn't feel good. Like this is the perfect time. The fall is the perfect time for you to release and let go and go through that death process. So when I say death, in death and rebirth is the energy of letting go. What are you ready to release? The season is supporting us in this, and perhaps you're already feeling that change. Perhaps you're already feeling that change. Where in your life are you being beckoned to change? Is it in the way you love yourself? Is it in the way you talk to yourself? Is it in the way you do things? Is it in the way you run business? Is it your job? Is it in the way you relate to others or your relationships? Where are you being asked to let go and shift and change? Change is in the air this time. Change is in the air this time. And it's beautiful. Nature really shows us how easy we can let go if we surrender to our beautiful cycles. There's a time for everything, right? Summer is a time where our energy is outward. We have that fiery energy to go for what we want, to do what we want, to create what we want, is just packed with energy. Spring is like when the energy gathers, we wake up from that slumber, we wake up, we rejuvenate ourselves, we take in the sun to build up our energy, getting ready for summer. Spring is a beautiful time to start setting intentions for the new season, a new cycle, right? Fall is the time where you've reached a point where your cycle is like, okay, it's time to slow it down. It's time to close things, finish things, resolve things, let go of things. Because coming winter, we'll get the opportunity to rest and rejuvenate, getting ready for spring, right? It's a beautiful cycle. For example, if we got stuck in summer, where it's just go, 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 we would be completely depleted. For example, if we got stuck into winter where we are, our energy is pulled within us so that we can nourish our internal world, we can strengthen our internal world. If we were stuck there, then we will miss out on the outer world where we're supposed to express what is within us. So we go through these cycles of, okay, I have, it's like the new plant emerging from the earth in the spring, and then it grows, right? In the summer, it grows even bigger, it bears fruits. In the fall, late summer, fall, you start to harvest, right? You get the fruits of your labor. And then after that, the plant dies or goes back to the earth. And then the cycle starts again. So this week, I'm really feeling that. I'm really feeling, because even the weather here has been, even the weather is very interesting. When you're in the sun, it's really nice and warm. When you step in the shade, it's like cold, to the point where you might need a light sweater, right? That in between, you can feel that shift happening. So my question for you is, where are you being asked to release, to let go, to change, and to shift? Where are you getting ready to release your leaves for the year? And what leaves are leaving? For example, if you're the evergreen, the leaves doesn't die, right? So if what you've been working on the whole year is an evergreen, it's only gonna is going to stay, and is going to keep doing this thing throughout the time. It's going to keep getting bigger. It's going to keep getting better. But if, most of the things that we do are like most trees, where there's a season where we need to release the leaves and pull the energy, pull the attention, pull the awareness to the roots. Fall really brings us to this shift. You start to feel the pull, right, of being called to go within. Winter is when we actually are within, and we're supposed to, nourish that inner world, really spend time with ourselves, truly getting to know ourselves, and so much more. Are you ready to shift? Remember, this time of the year, I was talking about this is since last month, actually, where I feel like the energy is just so much palpable. The spiritual energy is so much palpable. And, the first thing is the veil gets thinner, but there's also a lot of portals, a lot of portals that open around this time. We started out with let's see, what was the last one that we did? Why am I blanking out? Oh, it's the 8-8, the Lion's Gate, right? And then we just had the 10-10, which was yesterday, Sunday. Those are some of the minor ones, but then we have the big ones coming up. We have the 11-11, right? We have the 12-12, and we have the 12-21. Those are big portals coming through before the year ends. All of this requires us, because these are big spiritual energy. They're not physical energy, they're spiritual energy. So it requires you to harness the light that is coming through and integrate it into your inner world, so that when we step into that inner world, we can start working with it, right? We can start using it to create our inner world, to nourish our inner worlds. So pay attention to what you're being asked to release at this time, because what you're being asked to release at this time cannot go into next year, cannot move forward with you. And again, humans, we have free will. So you have a choice. You can try to hold on to it. It's like a tree trying to hold on to its leaves that are dead. What happens? It blocks any potential of a new leaf sprouting out in the spring. And eventually the tree will die, or the branch will die. So again, it's you have free will. You can try to hold on to it, but you will get to a point where you will have no choice but to release it, because it will feel too heavy to even carry. It's like carrying dead weight. So what are you being asked to release, right? So I changed my hairstyle. Underneath this glorious headband or head scarf, I actually cut my hair. I felt the calling, and here's the thing. I did that because I wanted to let go. of the past, to cut the cords between me and anything that no longer serves me. With each, hair clump that I cut off, which my husband helped me do this, I felt a weight being released. And I stepped into gratitude as I released any and all that no longer serves me. But I was also grateful that I have the opportunity to physically do a ceremony or a ritual that allows me to close the chapters that are heavyweight, that I'm done with, that need to be closed. And what I'm excited about is that as my hair grows, right, a new me also gets expressed, gets reborn. It's the rebirth process. So yours might be, it can be as small as being asked to delete all your old emails or all your old texts from your phone, right? That's a form of letting go. Or perhaps yours is to let go of that person who's always been horrible to you and cuts you down, doesn't serve you any bit. To finally let them go so you can make space for the people who will celebrate you and lift you up. Each person, what you are ready to release. Just like the trees teach us, letting go can be easy when we step out of our own way, when we stop trying to figure things out or solve things or tiger grip something, right? In hopes that it will shift or in hopes that it will change. What are you being asked to release? What is the death that is happening for you at this time? The death of the old self, the death of your ego, the death of the limiting beliefs, the death of the old patterns of thoughts that no longer serve you, death of old relationships. What is ready to go? And as I'm saying this, I'm getting the message from the beautiful trees is that if you need help in letting go, go outside and go touch a tree that is about to release its leaves or is releasing its leaves and ask for help. If you need courage, ask for courage. If you need strength, ask for strength that would help you release whatever it is that you need to let go. If you need faith, the same thing. But connect with nature at this time. It's very powerful. Yesterday, we went in the mountains and we're walking through the aspens, which this time of the year, it is freaking magical. Absolutely magical in every way. Golden leaves, and the sun is shining through it. And how when the wind blows, it looks like it's clapping for you. At the leaves shake and the sound of it, and how some of the leaves fall, and you can just with the sunlight shining through it, it is absolutely magical. And I stood there and I just connected with nature, with the magic of nature, that even in the times where we are letting go, there's still so much magic around us if we are willing to see it and receive it. We always have the support we need. Spiritually, we always have the support. Physically, we do too, but we have to be willing to let go of the dead weight so that we can receive that, right? We always have to make space so that the new can come in very easily. So with that said, let's go ahead and get centered. Close your eyes, taking some deep breaths in. Place your hand on your heart. Go ahead and call in your higher self into your heart. And I'm just going to call in the beautiful angels, archangels, our guides and guardians, the masters of light who have signed up to work with us and mentor us this lifetime, all of these beautiful beings who are here to support us, who are of the highest light, in the for our highest good and the highest good of all, to come and surround each and every one of us. So see, sense, or feel your divine team emerging around you. Really see them, sense them, feel them. But I want you to tap into the support, the amount of love they're beaming at you right now. Bring your awareness to the top of your head and go ahead and extend that channel all the way up. Go ahead and extend that channel all the way up and see that beautiful golden ball of light above, which is the heart, the crystalline heart of the Divine Father. Go ahead and plug right into that ball of light. And then open your channel up and begin to receive that golden light as it pours down your channel into you and also all around you. Let it flow through your entire being, going through every cell within your body. And as it is, it feels like a cleansing. I'm getting it feels like a warm honey drenching down your back and just kind of pulling with it, anything that no longer resonates, just pulling it as it goes down. And it's going to go all the way down into off of your feet and into the earth. And what is left behind is this beautiful golden light. And it feels light, warm, refreshing, radiating from within and also outward. And this light anchors within your heart. So now you have the light from your higher self, and then now the heart from the Divine Father, or the light from the Divine Father, which is the heart. So go ahead and extend your roots down into the earth. Again, find the crystalline heart of the Divine Mother and plug right into it. And again, open up your channel and begin to drink up that sweet nectar, the sweet essence, that light from the Divine Mother as it flows up to support you. And what this light I'm sensing is just coming in, like the golden light came in to help you clear and make space. And now for me, it looks like emerald green light. I'm getting like this nice turquoise light also coming through. I'm even getting like some, like orange coming through as well, right? But it's coming in and to nourish us, to fill all the space where we just released, where we made space, right? It's filling it with our unconditional love and the nourishing and the nurturing and the support from the Divine Mother. And again, anchor some of this light into your heart. So now you have 3 flames within your heart. Go ahead and begin to see them merge into one big flame. And when they do, they expand out, or almost like an explosion. When a star explodes, so it explodes and it creates this beautiful crystalline bubble of light all around you. And it's bigger than the room that you're in. It's bigger than the house or the apartment complex. It's bigger than the city you're in. You can make it as big as you want, but it's definitely bigger than where you are right now. Just breathe in this space where you are anchored, balanced, and connected to above, below, and within. And you have surrounding you this golden circle of support that consists of your ancestors, consists of your animal guides, your angels, your archangels, the masters of light who are here to work with you, all of the highest light. And they're all here for your highest good and the highest good of all. I want you to really feel and receive this space. And I'm getting the dragons popping in too. I was gonna say, they're definitely popping in. So pay attention to how your dragon emerges in. They're gonna be supporting you throughout this week, actually throughout this season of letting go. They're gonna help you release whatever it is that you're ready to release. So from this space, go ahead and ask which of these questions is for my highest good. Or you can ask, where do I need to focus my energy this week? 1, 2, or 3. And once you have received your number or numbers, go ahead and open your eyes, still anchored within your heart, ready to receive your message. Let's see here. Oh, this is fascinating cards this week. Okay, so if you received card number 1, I'm dropping stuff over here. If you received card number 1, here is your card. It says Secret Temptation. And underneath it, it says being led astray. Fascinating, right? So immediately, you know, something that you're going to be releasing big time, right? So secret temptation, being led astray. Let's see what this message has in store for you. It opened right there. It's so cool. Okay, so it says, being led astray, accept your choices. Temptations can be everywhere, dependent upon your vices, and unfortunately, there will always be a temptation to the human psyche. We can learn from these vices as they teach us about our emotional triggers prior to our actions. Self-mastery is key. Risk-taking should be avoided now, with careful consideration of any planning of events, career changes, or major decisions. A lack of willpower may influence your impulses. Be strict with your budget as financial blowouts are significant now. Right now, the truth is yet to be revealed. Be cautious in leading any goods you wish to have returned, as deception is around every corner. Be mindful of any agreements or contracts at this time and seek professional advice where appropriate. If you are in a relationship, you may feel that it is at risk of a third-party influence. Addictions such as gambling, drugs, sex, alcoholism, and even food are indicated through this card. Being tempted by devilish behavior is leading you down a bad path. This health card encourages you to regain control of your life. Building willpower and determination using a step-by-step approach for support and encouragement. Ultimately, the temptation to be bad or let loose is having a negative effect on yourself and the people around you. If you are experiencing challenges with your personal habits at the moment, now is the time to develop structured and systematic coping strategies that you can lean on when you are tempted to be led astray. However, you are a conscious creator, so be accountable for your past and current choices and seek to change them in the present and in the future. All is not lost, but you must act if you wish to improve your circumstances. Continuing to ignore the problem will only make the situation worse. Professional assistance is required now. So ask a suitable practitioner, a suitable health practitioner associated with your specific challenges. So the crystal that comes with this card is the fire agate. And the angel who's assisting you through this week is Archangel Zachariel. Zachariel. And this archangel is about major, helping in major change, releasing destructive tendencies, and also self-sabotage. And your affirmation for this week is, I continue to make positive choices. I free my emotional burden. I free my emotional burden. I continue to make positive choices and I free my emotional burden. So, secret temptation, letting go of the self-sabotage, letting go of the lack of impulse, stepping into or embodying willpower, right? Letting go of the leaves of addiction, letting go of the leaves of deception. But I love that this card is also talking about seeking the support that you need, because these are usually something that is harder to deal with by yourself, right? So card number 1, intense, right? Again, card number 1 comes in with dragon. So you're not doing this by yourself, okay? Let's see here. Yes, pay attention, especially if card number 1 calls to you. Pay attention to what dragon also shows up for you. There's a dragon that is coming in. I'm getting that each person will have their own dragon specific to what it is that they are releasing or getting ready to release, right? Powerful card. So the second card, interesting. Okay, so the second card says shield your energy. And it says, look beneath the surface. So shield your energy and look beneath the surface. Let's see what this card says. So if you look at it, it's a beautiful image. It's the frog, but look at all the colors around the frog. And yeah, it's very interesting. So let's see the message. The frog is a diverse amphibian living all over the world. The frog thrives in clean habitats. Its life is a process of metamorphosis from egg to tadpole and then to adult frog. Frogs are often seen as the ultimate rainmaker with the exotic and intrinsic sounds of their beautiful sacred song echoing through their native bushland. This slippery creature cannot endure a toxic environment and requires unpolluted habitats to thrive. In order for you to succeed right now, you must clear and screen your surroundings. Closely connect to the moon cycles. Closely connected to the moon cycles, the frog encourages you to release your emotions in a healthy way, washing away any negative physical or mental energies that restrict you from having a positive and peaceful life. So these are the leaves that you are receiving if you are releasing if you receive card number 2. Encouraging you to look deeper into a situation to find the truth of the matter. The frog will challenge you to release anything that is holding you back from success. You may be feeling swamped right now, swimming through murky water, but just like the frog, you may need a long rest or to hibernate from others while you gather your senses and a fresh perspective. Right now, the gentle energy of Frog Totem is requesting you to look deep beneath the surface. Not everything is what it appears. Influence from toxic environments is suffocating your natural gifts and talents that need to be nurtured. You require a healthy, supportive, and loving environment for you to grow and thrive as an individual. Now is the time to take care of your health, releasing emotions and examining your own energy and how it interacts with others. Use the element of water to unblock your energy fields. Create a smooth flow of Kundalini for personal healing and growth. Find your own sacred song. Call to others who share your passions and interests where you can support and renew your inner fire. It's powerful. So, the shadow aspect of this card is about stagnation, untidiness, hoarding, right? The crystal that comes to support you this week with this card is the black obsidian, because remember, this card is all about shielding your energy, but it's also about cleansing your energy as well. So the angel that's coming in to assist you through this is Archangel Uriel. Powerful archangel. Is one of the watchtowers, right? We have the 4 watchtowers: Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Uriel. And they're watchtowers because, for example, Archangel Raphael stands in the east. Okay, let me make sure I got this right. I'm feeling like a switch between the east and the west. Okay, so we just, they each have a corner in the medicine circle, right? Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael. So actually, Archangel Michael is in the east. Archangel Gabriel is in the west. Archangel Raphael is in the south. Archangel Uriel is in the north, right? And they hold that 4 pillars around us, or the watchtowers. And you can call these 4 archangels in to create a sacred circle around you, especially if you receive card number 2 and you are shielding your energy. The best way to shield your energy is to do that exercise I always walk you guys through every day, every week, where you connect above, below, bring it into your heart, create a bubble of light around you. Call in your divine guides, guardians, angel, your divine team to create that circle, the golden circle of support and love around you. And then you can also do the 4 watchtowers with the archangel. So if you receive this card specifically, working with Archangel Uriel this week, and he's going to be helping you to clear your focus, to bring mental clarity, and also shielding you from negativity. Right, so needed. And here's your affirmation, because remember, through this, when you remove the things that are hindering your success, hindering you thriving, when you remove all of that, you're able to really find the space to discover you, discover your own song, your voice, right, and then express that. So your affirmation is, I sing the beautiful sacred song of my heart, clear and loud for all to hear. I sing the beautiful sacred song of my heart, clear and loud for all to hear. Card number 2, shield your energy. So you're working with the animal totem, the frog. You're working with Archangel Uriel, right? And you're also working with the watchtower, the 4 archangels in general, to help clear energy and also to create a sacred container for you so you can thrive. All right. So last card, if you received card number 3, this card is cool too, Astro Travel. And it says, caution needed. So if you notice, all cards this week, they're all pointing to something that perhaps you haven't really noticed, or it's on the subconscious side, or it's not really apparent to you that you need to bring your focus to. But these are all things that you need to also release. These are the leaves that I'm talking about that are ready to fall off your tree, right? So again, card number 3, Astro Travel, and it says, caution needed. Observe your environment, observe your surroundings, right? So here's the message. Astro travel can be described as a willful out-of-body experience, allowing a person to observe their physical surroundings. Entering the gateway to the astral plane or astral realm with intention is a careful practice that must be aligned with intention, clarity, and soulful purpose. A sacred portal to hidden realms, accessing the astral body allows you to travel and experience different realms of consciousness and universal experiences. Clairvoyance, psychic abilities, and spiritual communication all require astral realm connections. The Akashic records exist within this realm and are guarded by sacred light keepers. With any astral travel, it is recommended to have a travel buddy with you, such as an ascended master or archangel, for added spiritual safety. Primarily, an astral experience allows individuals to be an observer, a witness to surroundings such as environments, past events, people, and our own forgotten experiences, including those long before our physical sense of visual or memory recall. Returning from an astral experience can leave everlasting impressions in our waking life, or it can leave you physically out of balance. While the soul is still tethered to our physical body via an invisible energetic silver cord, anchoring the soul back into our physical body often requires a physical reset through spiritual or holistic practices. Astral information and experiences are affected by fear-based thoughts and energy frequencies. Keep your vibration high and alert your senses to any unwanted energetic connections that can influence you in a negative, and spiritually abusive way. These are the leaves that you're releasing with this card this season, this week, right? So I'm going to read this again. Astral information and experiences are affected by fear-based thoughts and energy frequencies. Keep your vibration high and alert your senses to any unwanted energetic connections that can influence you in a negative and spiritually abusive way. Right now, you are being asked to keep your spiritual radio tuned to listen for unwanted interference. Observe your environments and be aware of manipulation by others through psychic energy, speech, and planned social meetings. Caution is required in all areas of communication. Keep sensitive information confidential. This part of the message brings in Mercury being in retrograde, right? Okay, so the shadow aspect of this card is, demonstrating lack of understanding and awareness of personal experiences. But the crystal to use with this card for this week is labradorite. I freaking love this crystal. It's one of my favorites, right? It's one of my soul stones. So labradorite, the angel assisting you with this week and with this leaf releasing is Archangel Michael, another big archangel here. So we have Archangel Uriel that came in with shielding your energy, and in this one, Archangel Michael. Who's the watchtower of the East, right? So Archangel Michael, a lot of people are familiar with him because he's the protector. He is the supreme protector, right? He comes in with that flaming sword and he helps you cut cords. He clears the path for you. He protects you from unwanted energies, from dark energies, from negative energies. Like, he's badass, right? He's a warrior archangel filled with so much love too. So of course, he's going to be helping you with spiritual protection and also safe travel. So I love this part because I'm getting, both travel, if you intentionally do astral projection or astral travel, like make sure you call in Archangel Michael. Actually do the same process that I walked you through so that you can create that beautiful ball of light around you. Call in the 4 watchtowers who are all archangels around you, right? So they can create that powerful protection field around you. And specifically, if you receive card number 3, make sure Archangel Michael is walking right next to you, right? And also I'm getting it's not just astral travel, it's also physical traveling too. Call in Archangel Michael when when you step on the bus, when you get in your car, Archangel Michael in front of me, behind me, to the right of me, to the left of me, above me, below me. Archangel, keep me and my family safe through this travel. Take us to where we need to go and bring us back home safely, right? And I always see they create this, it looks like a boundary, right? Where other cars cannot really cross into. So really work with Archangel Michael this week. Is going to be powerful for you. But the other message that's also coming in, because Archangel Michael is the watchtower of the East. The East represents our mind, our thought patterns, our beliefs, right? So Archangel Michael loves to help us to reprogram our mind, reprogram our thoughts. So this is something I can see you, if you received card number 3, see you releasing with the fall energy, right? Seeing you releasing this week in general, reprogramming your mind to, when I say reprogramming, it's like letting go of the things that people told you should think, you should be, you should do, right? When you remove all of that, you get to really know who you really are and what you want, like what your true thoughts really are, your core thoughts, which are really in alignment with your higher mind, right? Which is connected to your higher self and the divine and all things divinity, which is our true selves, right? So powerful for you. Last one, your affirmation. I am divinely protected. My soul is safe to explore my path with ease and grace. Powerful. I am divinely protected. My soul is safe to explore my path with ease and grace. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So powerful messages this week. Again, changes in the air this week. In order for change to happen, I mean, part of change is like something old needs to go. Make space for the new that is more in alignment with who you really are, with your core self, to come through, to emerge, and to be expressed. So whatever change you're being asked to go through, or you're already in that process, you have, again, remember at the beginning, I told you, you have the support that you need, right? And especially with these cards, for example, if you did card number 2, you have the frog totem, you're working with Archangel Uriel. Let's see here. I think, what was the card? Not the card, this stone. Trying to remember the stone. Black obsidian, right? You have these physical tool when you hold your black obsidian. Yeah, it was black obsidian. Yeah, you can hold the black obsidian. You can even program this crystal with all, everything that you just received with this card, so that when you place it on you, when you carry it with you, you're holding that vibration, and it's, you're working with that vibration. It's like you have the support of that crystal and everything that comes with it. In card number 3, you're working with Archangel Michael. You're working with the Labradorite, right? You are, you get to harness all of that to support you through this journey. All these cards is about letting go of something major, but it's telling you these major things are not, they don't serve you anymore. They're ready to go. They're ready to go, but it is up to you. You got to choose to, just like with the tree, to release it when it's ready to go. Let the leaves go because they're ready to go. You can keep holding on to it, but it's going to wither eventually, and it's going to be dead weight, right? So again, it's your choice. Let it go. Whatever you're being asked, if it feels like, I don't know how I can do this. I know I'm supposed to do this. I don't know how I can do this. Call in your help. Archangel Michael, I have no idea. I know I'm supposed to release this. I know I'm supposed to heal this. I have no idea. I'm calling for your assistance. Help me with this, right? Archangel Uriel, I'm calling upon you to infuse my aura with your divine light. And I ask that you guide me, you help me, you support me through this process, right? Calling in, the frog totem to come in and share your wisdom with me. And bless me with your love and light. Bless me with your wisdom, right? Work with these tools. When these messages come, especially spiritual stuff, right? It's very easy to ignore it and say, oh, it's just spiritual. It's not really tangible. I don't know how it's going to help me. But I'm telling you this, the best way to transform, actually, transformation begins within. And then it shows up on the outside. It makes the physical work much easier because you've already done the work within. It always brings me to the example of the caterpillar when it's going through the transformation into a butterfly, right? It goes into the cocoon, it gets completely dissolved, restructured, and then when it's ready, it emerges into something completely new. What is your process going to be like? And now you have all the help that you need. You got this. I believe in you. You got this. So thank you for receiving this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. Just a quick announcement. This weekend, so Friday and Saturday, is the Light Summit, and this month's Light Summit, which I do the Light Summit twice a year. So I did one in the spring and I do one in the fall. The purpose of these Light Summits is to just bring in as much light, to activate as many people as possible in that high frequency, getting them ready for whatever that next level of embodiment is, what that next level of being is, right? So this October's Light Summit, the theme is called Activating the 5D Leader, or the Fifth Dimensional Leader. Because if you are a leader, right now. You're noticing that things are shifting for you. The way you used to lead is shifting for you. And of course, I'm seeing, there's always going to be the people that fight against it, that just want to continue doing things the old way. And it's their choice. They can continue, but they're going to continue to also feel that pressure because the world is also changing. Humanity is shifting. And it is through humanity shifting that we are being called to step it up, right? So this summit is all about, you're going to learn about who the fifth dimensional leader is. We're going to have speakers who will talk about their journey, how their leadership transformed and what that looked like, what that felt like, what they had to, what that journey looked like. You're going to be receiving some activations, some tools to help you to really anchor and embody the fifth dimensional leader. So I can hear the question, like, what if I'm not a leader? Everybody's a leader because first and foremost, you're a leader in your own life. You're the leader of your life. And then, depending on your purpose, right, you might be called to lead in the masses, right? A leader is all about, how you show up with your gift to help shift, heal, bless, activate the masses. So you're like the forefront, right? You are the light pillar, right? You're holding it down and you show up for humanity and you shift humanity's consciousness through your very presence. So a leader has a big stage because they have big energies that are rippling out into humanity to activate, to bless, to heal. So this summit is incredible. Even if you don't feel like you're a leader, come check it out. It's going to be in my group. I'm going to put the link below so you can access it. But it's going to be in my Facebook group, Moon Goddess Sacred Sanctum. That's where all the presenters will show up. So go ahead and come join us. Invite, your family, your friends that will benefit from this to all come in. All of my summits tend to be very powerful because the purpose of it is to bring in as much light as possible, to activate, to support, to bless, right? So I'm really excited for this. And last thing, next weekend, so next Friday, the 22nd, is the launch of my multi-author book, Miraculous. Really so excited about that. So I'll put that link below on how you can come in and join our launch party, right? To help celebrate this birthing of this incredible work. I'm so proud of all the contributors in the book. So proud. So that is it from my heart to yours. Until next time, you have a fabulous week. And remember, you are not alone. You have everything that you need to succeed and thrive in this life.
I'm just sitting.
Bye, everyone.
Here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together